How's it going, guys? Mask here. Now, today is going to be a little different. This is my first sponsored game review that I've done on the channel, and I appreciate you guys checking the video out. But the game we're taking a look at today is called Pendulum Color. Now, if you take a quick look at the title page beside me here, you can kind of tell that it definitely resembles a Tamagotchi. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are familiar with what a Tamagotchi is. I definitely had one when I was younger. I would play with, I'd play the thing in my desk with one hand while I was in grade school, just chilling out. Oh, yep. I think it was the bump game, if I could remember correctly. Anyhow, this is basically a Digimon game that largely represents Tamagotchi. It's kind of like playing a Digimon Tamagotchi on your phone. But similar, like one of my biggest problems with any kind of single player title over the course of my gaming career, let's call it, is the second I was introduced to that MMO feel, the ability to compete against other players, have the online aspect to it, I could never turn back. I love being able to play with other people, and that's what this game lets you do. It takes that Tamagotchi feel, mixes it with some awesomely nostalgic Digimon, totally reminding me of the original Digimon World game as well, which was probably my favorite Digimon title I've played so far. And it adds that MMO feel where you have the ability to play against other people. You can battle other people's Digimon Tamagotchis and compete on a scoreboard, level up and compete on a global ranking. But let's take a look at the game. I'm gonna hop off the screen and get out of your guys' way and just voice over. Now, bear with me, everyone, as the resources I have to review the game are quite limited, but I'm gonna start us off with a gameplay video. Now, very reminiscent of the original Digimon World game that I played on PlayStation and Tamagotchis, you're gonna start off by choosing which type of egg you want, and then it's going to hatch into your first in-training Digimon. Now, you gotta take care of this little guy. You gotta clean up after him, and of course, just like other Tamagotchi games, you gotta feed him. And if we have to feed him, you have to assume there's a hunger meter to take a look at. You can see his stats. We just saw the money flash by there in the form of bits. Bits are really awesome because that means we have a currency in the game, which means there's at least some sort of economy, some way of generating bits and things to spend them on. That is always something I'm looking out for in a game. It's one of my necessities, absolutely. I like to intelligently collect and spend a currency. Now, here's the album with a quick snapshot and scroll through different Digimon available in the game. All of those, every single one of those reminding me of that original Digimon World game that I played for PlayStation. I can feel the nostalgia flooding back already. I'm not sure what all those game modes we just took a look at were, but this is definitely a PvP battle. We're seeing the two Digimon get ready to fight. Now, there is actually a phone shaking mechanic to power up the attack that you're going to do. As you can see. Now with a third attack, that must be the killing blow screen, and it looks like we have a victor. And that's a quick snapshot of some of the gameplay of Pendulum Color coming out in late August, so keep your eye out for this game being released. Now I have a couple more screenshots to review of the game. That was the game clip footage that I had to take a look at. But these screenshots just show off a lot of the in-game screens, giving you an idea of some of your menu options. Obviously, you're going to be able to see the Digimon. You have to maintain its hunger meter, just like you did a Tamagotchi. And encourage it to evolve and get stronger and become later evolutions of Digimon, as you can see. Obviously, there's bits, which means there's an economy. You have to buy things, earn bits, all things that I love to see in games. Now, in the PvP, obviously, we saw the example of shaking your device very fast. It plays a part in actually increasing the damage that you're going to do in a PvP match. This was a mega hit. And here we start to see a player versus player battle starting. So you have, I'm not sure if this looks like a wide open chat before the battle. Wanted to battle you. The battle will start. okay. You see one Digimon. And obviously this is the win screen. This is when you've KO'd your opponent. And you can see sort of a online battle server. Now, obviously these are in very much so pre-release. This would be considered an extremely early alpha build of the game. Just showing you an example. There's people waiting for a match. People full. I assume when you're full, that means there's 2 people in there and you're in the middle of a battle. And the users on the right, we have someone at level 271, level 52. So obviously we're leveling up, which I love. I love leveling up in games. I love having currencies that I can earn and spend. Now, the only thing we're missing is a leaderboard. Here we go. So obviously there's also going to be a ranking. So you can compare yourself and compete against people and be able to measure yourself up against other people in the game. Now, to be honest, all of the potential for a great game is here. They've ticked the large majority of my boxes. You have a leveling system, which shows progression, meaning what I did yesterday isn't just going to get erased and I can pick up and continue to move forward the next day. There's a currency, which means there's going to be some sort of economy in the game, and I love there being a currency that I can save up and spend intelligently. That keeps me interested in a game. Now, the underlying Tamagotchi-esque feel to it, I loved Tamagotchi as a child, so it's got that. It's gonna have that nostalgia aspect to it, and of course, Digimon in general. There's some huge nostalgia in Digimon for a ton of people. Throw those together, and I would play a Digimon Tamagotchi game literally on my own. Slap on an MMO feel on top of that, letting you actually battle against other people. That is literally just a plus. Now, if you could one-up that, of course, what would it be? A leaderboard. So you can actually compete against other people, measure yourself up to other people, and see how things are going to go. The biggest thing in question here is just how visually appealing everything's going to be tied together with when the game's actually released. But I'm most certainly at least going to check it out. I'm excited to see it come out. Look for it late August 2018, so later this month. It should be August now. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely a new game to keep an eye out for. That's supposed to be coming out soon. And I would love any feedback actually in the comments if you have any about this review. Things you think I should have done different, or just any comments on the game, opinions on the game. I'm sure the game developer is going to be reading the comment section as well. So definitely ask any questions. I'll be sure to direct them to the comment section to get you guys any answers you might want. But thanks for checking this out. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching my first official sponsored game review. And stay classy.